The lawsuits came in. This one woman is suing Puffy and Aaron Hall, and then my video comes back up where Aaron Hall talks about how
I saw that.
How Puffy see me fuck.
That's a shame.
I saw that. I saw the video when I see.
Yeah, 50 Cent posted it.
He would post it. He would.
I saw it.
50's nuts.
Why he be posting
A lot of
something
niggas out there from Jamie Foxx to like Denzel Washington to whoever. Everybody know me.
Yeah.
So everybody know if I say it,
dude?
I'm a to death. I like the fucking public. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you just can't say nothing about it. Them square ass, them precious cake little
Yeah.
He's saying public. In public. What? Why is his ego so high in that area? It's like, okay, if your jump so high in that area, just sign up for the whole. Nah, never mind. Don't do that. That's sinful.
Like for them to see how I like. If you speak to Jodeci or Puffy or any of them, they been at my house. They all see me. They all know I'm a big.
Yeah, I mean that video is like 10 years old. I don't know why Aaron volunteered that information.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. What the
it's
heck?
crazy.
I'm not
She
really.
say they ganged her.
I guess
They flipped her.
That's what she said.
You say flip?
In the
it was
lawsuit.
one at a time.
In the lawsuit. Yeah, I guess they took turns on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they met at a club. They went back to the hotel, to Aaron's apartment. I just don't know why Aaron kind of went off on that whole tirade.
Who did
it's not
this?
like I asked him that. He just was like, he starts talking about
I gotta
how
look that interview
well
up.
endowed he is and how no one
I gotta
can
look
say
that up.
otherwise. Puffy and Jodeci seen it, so they can't say nothing. And I'm like, all right, that's
I gotta
weird flex,
see that.
but okay.
I gotta see that now. I gotta find that.
Not quite my thing.
I was like, damn, they finna spray blade up again. Boy.
I mean, listen, you want to go and talk about crazy shit, like that in your interviews. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna press the record button and let it fly. For 10 years, nothing. I mean, I don't even know if he's even part of this lawsuit.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I think the Cassie shit is legitimate because she was clearly with Puff for a long time.
Right. Puff paid too quick.
Yeah.
But Puff paid too
I think that actually made him look more guilty.
Bro, Puff.
I would have been like, all right, we gonna stretch this out for about 3 weeks.
I ain't done nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, neither one of them would have paid right away. Interesting.
Lying.
Okay.
Well, he said she's lying. His lawyer said
You lying. You got women to come fuck me. Yeah,
Possibly.
I would have flipped. Hey, you're lying. You just no man. I was like, God damn. I read about it and woke up the next morning. It was resolved. I'm like, man, you know how many people's
that fast.
That's them dogs, them leeches coming
screwed.
out.
Oh yeah, because it was lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit.
I'm finna go. He gonna write it to me too.
Shoot, he was worth $1 billion. Now he worth 400 million. That tell you all you need to know.
I would have, bro.
Oh yeah, no. I remember 50 posted a picture of Puffy and Cassie. He said, "If I send you this text, that means I want my money today, not on Monday. I want it within 24 hours." That was the fact. I'm gonna tell you, I've been covering the news for 15 years now. I have never seen a settlement that quick in life. I have never seen it.
Shoot, that junk happened so freaking fast. I didn't think it was a settlement. I thought it was just hush money. Or maybe it's both. I don't know. Who that right there? Poetic Flacco. He plans to destroy the music industry. Interesting. Word. How is he going to do that? I don't know. Cassie lost supporters after saying this. What happened with that? Cassie supporters switched sides of the. What? What do you mean switch sides? Whose side did they switch on? Man, y'all ain't telling the. Y'all for real? How? I thought my man was the ultimate villain. Hey, now they switching sides now. Y'all can't see the junk in it. Y'all can't see me trying to. No, y'all can't see that. Y'all can't see that. Y'all don't need to see that. Y'all don't. Okay, no, I don't think y'all can see that. I see it on mine, but I don't think y'all can see that. I'm just screenshotting something, but it takes a while when you are on a computer versus a phone on a smartphone, it's quick. On a computer, it takes probably a whole minute. You gotta figure out what folder you want to put it in. Okay, I had a screenshot of that. Like, what the heck? She lost supporters. Boosie goes off. Diddy paid Cassie too quick. I would have said, you lying. Not lying, but you lying. Not even lying. You lying. Like Line. Except it ain't Line. I gotta find that other video. Hold up.
Mobile for sponsoring today's video. Once
Man,
Human
get this
Mobile,
up
the
out of
most
here.
anticipated.
Let's do this. See this other clip.
What do you think about the whole Young Miami and Diddy thing?
What's going on with it?
Did you see the interview where they were like, she was trying to get him to say that they together, but he not really trying to say they together. But
I don't know. That's crazy.
what you think, we go together real bad or something like
Hey,
that?
bro, that was crazy. That was crazy.
So I wouldn't
You
want
see
to
the
go
sign
public
she was holding
either.
up, like go pop.
Me and my mama was just talking. My mama was like, he should have
expose
said
him.
something about that damn girl up there on that stage.
He shouted out Cassie. He went on stage and ignored the girl
I
with the
didn't know
sign
he did him.
and shouted
Damn.
out his girl from like 10 years ago.
Man, ain't no way I would have gave no fucking Cassie. Shut up.
Damn.
Married for the whole nigga. Man, get the fuck off. Hey, Diddy a good nigga. Dog. Ain't no way I would have gave that motherfucker no shut up. Ain't no
Damn.
motherfucking way. If my girl out there holding that damn sign. Man, my girl from New
Wow.
Orleans, she would have ran up there.
With the sign. Hit you in the head with the sign. Motherfucker, I've been holding this damn sign for 22 hours.
On some WWF type
All
stuff,
this
huh?
shit out of bitch. I've been shot at you and you. Pow.
Damn, shot at me. Whoa. What's going on? What's going on
But
with
I
this?
like how they look together though, bro. That make me want to get that age and get me a younger woman.
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
like, it's actually kind
Oh.
of like, I think it's kind of dope where she was like, listen, I want this man. Because remember, she was fighting with this Asian girlfriend, like online. Like,
Yeah.
she was talking shit about the other girl and they talking shit about each other and everything. I'm like,
What that was?
look, if she felt like this is the man for her and she's fighting to keep that relationship, I think it's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if this is the man she's choosing
Yeah.
and she got to fight,
don't
you know,
keep
because
up with
dudes
it.
be fighting for women all the time, that women that might not necessarily want to commit to them. I've done that before. I've fought for women and gotten them. You know?
Okay.
Good for her.
Yeah, I mean, I like what I see with them together.
Question is he still with her? 'Cause I haven't been hearing anything. Shoot. I haven't heard. I don't know. Maybe she said something about it already, but I haven't seen it myself. I haven't seen it. I have seen his article, though. Oh, this is the main event right here. The main event. See, that last video, just in case you didn't know what it was called, is Boosie on Diddy shouting out Cassie, but not Young Miami. Which I think she's mentioned in this article here as well. Boosie, bad bleep, accuses Cassie and her husband of masterminding Puffy's downfall. Somebody did it. 600 million don't go poof in the air. That's too much money to just go missing. Unless it goes missing illegally. Somebody got robbed. That's all I know. You know, and I ain't talking about regular robbery. Like when you pull out a pistol and be like, give me all that. Give me all that. Every freaking dollar. Every freaking. Nah. Not like that. No, matter of fact, look. Matter of fact, they gotta be like this. Every freaking dollar. Let me start. But they take this shot down. But hey, something like that. But I'm talking about like on another level, corporate type robbery that you can get away with if you know the right loopholes to use and cover up your tracks. That's what it seems like to me, allegedly. It says Boosie Bad Bleep has shared his latest conspiracy theory a conspiracy theory. And they say latest conspiracy theory, so I guess that means he has lots of conspiracy theories. I mean, everybody does. That's why it's funny when they call somebody a conspiracy theorist. Everybody has a conspiracy theory, though. Everyone does. I don't think it starts as with you saying, no, I think this is what happened. That's a conspiracy theory right there. It don't make you a liar. It just makes you, I think, that's it. Unless you try to claim it as truth, then yeah, you're probably a liar at that point. It's seen as one of them crazy conspiracy theorists. But I think this is a good conspiracy right here. Yeah. Ongoing bleep trial. This time claiming that Cassie and her husband, Alex. Look at that. His last name is Fine. He made that boy pay a fine while hiding his hands so nobody can see how he did it. You know? But you know, insiders, they know how he did it. They probably do it to other people all the time. I'm an outsider. I don't know none of that damn junk. I don't partake in any type of freaking, what they call that junk? Scams or freaking scamming people. None of that. Fraud. Nah. I ain't saying that's what they did, but I don't know what's going on. Over $1 billion net worth down to 400 million. Sure. It's like that Wyclef song. Where my money at? How the frick? Too much paper going at one time too. I know he didn't blow through that. I know he didn't. No way. Because if he was the type to blow money, he would have never got to billionaire status in the first place. So where the money at? You know what I'm saying? Dollar bill, yo. It's like that song was about Cassie or something. This whole time, me thinking, what's the dollar bill song about? Who you wrote that about? Hey, we know now. All them folk from New York. Wyclef from New York. I don't know if Cassie from New York or not, but I know she spent a lot of time up there, so I don't know who he wrote that for. We got masterminded an entire plan to take down Puffy and cash in along the way. Yeah, I can see that happening. According to the Baton Rouge rapper, Cassie's husband has been trying to get her to do this for years to Diddy, but didn't want to do it because she knew what would come out. What would come out? Some illegal activity? Possibly. He went on to suggest that financial pressure is what finally pushed them to act. Then as a couple y'all became broke, he continued. Yeah, because I don't know if that guy is rich or not. He might be without any of us knowing. You never know. Somebody like that don't just pops up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Man popping up looking rich already. Look at this. The fig? He's like a vampire, to be honest. He's like a vampire from one of like those 2000s movies. Like he could have been one of the vampires that worked for freaking, what's that dude's name? I forgot the dude's name. I haven't seen that movie in a while. What's that dude's name? Frost. He like he look. He like he worked for. They both of them like they work for Frost. Look like both of them trying to look for Blade to freak him up. What did Blade do? Man. What did Blade do to them though? He even dragged the Young Miami into it, claiming Cassie was jealous after seeing her publicly support Puffy. Oh yeah, he said that in that interview just then at an award show. Now the plot becomes realer. I guess he mean the plot thickens by the month. I think the last straw was the Puffy and Carisha relationship. I don't know who Carisha is. Maybe they can. Maybe Google can hook me up with a picture of who that could be. Oh, that's her. Okay, that's her. Young Miami on her relationship with Diddy, JT fall out. They fell out? What I didn't hear from them. I mean, not like I was looking them up or anything, because too much crap is going on at one time. Like, there's always a new story every day. Wait, she's a Brown Lee? Interesting. She must be related to Marquez. And then what they'll say, no, she isn't. She got the same exact last name. I never seen no last name like that. Brown Lee. I've seen Lee. I've seen Brown. That's not combined. Brown Lee. You know, you put together a compound word like can and not cannot. They put together two names, Brown and Lee. Brownlee. What the frick? And now damn, there ain't no conspiracy. I just think they related. Let's see. Okay. But she saw Carisha with that sign supporting her man at that award show that did it. A woman scorned is a dangerous, evil bleep. Yeah, I said it. He said, yeah, I said it. What's up? You gotta be careful out here, player. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Never know. You never know. You never know. I guess this is some type of tweet. Or maybe it was a Instagram or Facebook post. It says, I think Cassie and her husband mastermind this takedown of Puffy and his money. I think her husband had been trying to get her to do it. He said, been trying to get her to do it for years to Puffy, but she didn't want to do it because she knew what would come out. Shoot, hey, Puffy probably got hitters too. Who knows, man? Y'all seen that joint with Cuddy came up in that mug and he said that his car got Molotov cocktails? I was like, bruh. Yeah, Puffy in a mob, bruh. And then they trying to hit him with a RICO case, but when you look it up on Google, they're trying to say they're not trying to hit him with a RICO case. I'm like, so which one is it, man? Why did the term RICO even come up if you ain't trying to hit him with it? See, it's like they don't want us to know that he's in a freaking mob. You don't hit one person with a RICO unless they're in a mob of people that's up to no good. And if he's in a mob of people that's up to no good, that means more than just him is going to end up arrested. Right now, they just got him, but a RICO? Nah, not for one person. Nah, you need more people. You need more people. Like Jay-Z would say, you need more people. You need more people than this. Speaking of Jay-Z, though, you know, they think he might be one of those people that's in that mob. I don't know. Sure, I guess people thought Wayne wasn't playing when he said, we be steady mobbing. He wasn't playing? I thought he was playing. I thought, oh yeah, he just put it on the show, you know, trying to make a cool song or whatnot. But nah, these people in mobs for real. Shoot, man. RICO? Nah, they'll hit one person with no RICO. Nah. Then as a couple, y'all become broke. Now the plot becomes realer about a month. I think the last straw was the Puffy and Carisha relationship. When she saw Carisha with that sign supporting her man. Oh yeah, he was just talking about that in that little interview I saw. No wonder Vlad put that back up. Smart. He put that flashback back up. Supporting her man at that award show that did it. A woman scorned is a dangerous mother. Bleep. Yeah. Oh, that's an Instagram post. Okay. But all right. You know she know. Boosie's latest remarks follow Cassie, revealing that she received $20 million in a settlement. I thought it was $50 million. Why they keep switching it? It went from 50 to 30, now it's 20. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. From Puffy, that was resolved 24 hours after announcing her lawsuit in 2023. She also admitted, dang, it's already been 2 years since that happened. I thought that happened last year. She also admitted to receiving an additional $10 million from Intercontinental Hotel, where the 2016 hotel hallway assault by Puffy took place. Boy, they better hope Puffy don't get up. The whole Intercontinental about to get Molotov cocktail. Like they did Cuddy car. They hit Cuddy's Porsche with a Molotov cocktail. Man, shoot, you better stop playing. But I'm just playing. That ain't gonna happen because the Intercontinental Hotel not even around anymore. Allegedly. Which, that's strange. That's very strange. Why would it disappear? I don't get it. Maybe they got harassed. Maybe they got threatened by some higher entities that got way more paper than them. You know, and if they got way more paper than them, you know, they got way more soldiers than them too. You know, and one of their soldiers probably a crasher like Rico. Probably told them, what's the point of having soldiers and you ain't gonna use them? And they probably say, you're right. We're gonna use you and you're gonna get that bonus. How does that sound? Sounds good. Yeah. Sounds really good. Let me just make a phone call. And hey, that they ain't know at a Continental Hotel missing. I mean, I'm not saying that happened like that, but I don't know. That's strange. The same hotel you get in trouble at, that job missing now. What the fuck? Why is it missing? The fuck? I guess they sold the tape in the damn motel itself to TMZ. Not a TMZ motel. No, I'm just playing. Her husband, Alex Fine, has been steadfastly by her side throughout the trial and all of the public scrutiny and backlash. In a recent public statement, he pushed back against the swirling narratives. That's not even a freaking thing. Not in my opinion. No, look at them. Are they not really close to the same color? Or should I say skin tone? Let her stay out of the sun for a little bit. See, though, she don't match with him. Like, come on, man. You know, and even if she was like my skin tone, or even if he was my skin tone, it don't freaking count. We all come from Adam. But that's a whole different conversation. Particularly the notion that he saved Cassie. So I guess he was listening to that J. Cole. Or maybe he was listening to that Project Pat. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved up. I don't know. I did not save Cassie, as some have said. Of course you didn't. To say that it is an insult to the years of painful work my wife has done to save herself. Got me up all night. He wrote, she alone broke free from abuse, coercion, violence, and threats. She did the work of fighting the demons that only a demon himself could have done to her. All I have done is love her as she has loved me. He's slick with it, ain't he? He look real slick. If I seen somebody that even look like that guy at my door, hey, I'm just gonna turn around like I didn't see nothing. Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro. I don't believe sci-fi movies to be real, but I don't know. I ain't taking chances with it. Some of the stuff that be in these movies, they don't be fake. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Open the door and then let them know motherfuckers teeth grow like half an inch and they sharpen at the same time. What the fuck? So you disappear, nobody know where you at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he a vampire, but you know, he just look like one. Especially with that coat on, bro. All that black. Like he working for the freaking Frost or some damn body. Matter of fact, no, this dude is Decon Frost, bro. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just saying though. We got the Big Mac. Oh, we got the Big Mac. Oh, who trying to bulk up? Put on some pounds. Cause they too lanky, they too skinny. Who trying to bulk up very quick? Let me start. An emotional courtroom testimony. The singer and model currently pregnant with a third child. Damn, third. I haven't been paying attention to this. I thought it was the first. Third. How long was they together? I don't know. I don't pay attention to this stuff. But here she was sometimes forced to take part in bleep acts with bleep, even while battling the UTIs and mouth sores. Ugh, that don't sound good. She also spoke on the constant physical bleep she received from Puffy for the most minuscule things. Sounds just like that Gloria Trevi story that I did, or that I was reviewing and commentating on. Yeah, her victims accused her in the Seho. How you say your name? Seho? The Seho. I forgot his last name. What's that guy's last name? They accused the both of them though of manipulating them, but they accused the guy of, you know, ripping them with belts and junk, extension cords, all kind of junk. But that's a whole different story. When it comes to this story, I haven't heard about anything like that. So crazy thing about it, when it comes to all this junk, you know what's so twisted and picked up about this? If you'd have just had a deal with the adult film industry, he would not be in trouble at all. That's the weird part about all of it. If you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe they set him up. That's a powerful industry. Maybe he had some junk that was just off the chain that Cass never seen performed before. Maybe he was gonna take them over. It probably kind of explain why Kanye rooted for him too, because then they say Kanye was trying to create some type of adult film studio or adult film company. Because why the freak would you be in trouble for ish that the adult film industry do every day? They even freaking R. Kelly girls and pee on them and junk, and they're not even arrested. And then when they say, "Oh, all these models are 18 plus." Nah, some of them look 15, cuz they look 15 plus. And don't try to give me that. Oh, it's a little person. Nah. That person not even built like a little person. Little people, I know how they're built. They got really short calves, really short hips. You know what I'm saying? They got the T-Rex arms. Nah, these people arms and legs look normal. Their head look normal. Normally the little people got the big alien type heads. No offense. Their heads be looking like Roger's head from freaking American Dad. So don't give me that. Don't give me that. There's a tell who he was beefing with. Some people say he was beefing with liquor companies. I don't know who the fuck he was beefing with. He probably beefing with. I'm thinking that freaking adult film industry probably. That's what I'm starting to think. He probably has. I'm telling you, he probably had some junk on lock, recorded. You know I'm against it though. I'm trying to follow Son of the Most High. I'm against it all. But I'm just saying. He probably got something on camera. Just made cats even forget about the chicks that's trying to become celebrities. Kid probably got actual celebrities getting wild off some type of hypnotic drug that put them in hypnosis. Got them doing things they never would. But the difference is they ain't sprung at all though. I don't know. I'm just saying what could be. Said Sean would put his hands on me. He would push me down, kick me. She told the courtroom. There were other times if we were having a bad time or if I was scared of him or uncomfortable, typically I would leave and go out the back of the hotel. Why was they at hotels so much though? There's at those things too much. I don't know. Maybe they was always traveling. When we were having frequent bleeps, they were back to back. So I think I know what that Drake song mean now. Nah, let me stop. Probably no relation to this. Or is it? And sometimes I would do a bleep with the infection. She added, "Oh man, that's trifling." I tried to flush it out with water. I got to the point where the CIPRO antibiotic didn't work anymore. It was a mess. That happens. I heard about that. He had her up all night singing them love songs. I wonder what they believe him if he said he was in love. Baby, won't you? Let me stop. Got me up all night. So she got me. I think that's the end of that article. But I think Boosie might be onto something, man. It wouldn't be the first time he was onto something. When he told that Raid man, hey, he was onto something. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're looking at him like he was crazy, he was onto something. But this guy, like Molly would say, What's this? Wait, hold on. Scroll that mug down a little bit. Over the past 5 days, the world has gotten to witness the strength and bravery of my wife, freeing us of her past. There has been speculation online surrounding how it must feel for me to sit there and listen to my wife's testimony. I have felt so many things sitting there. I have felt tremendous pride and overwhelming love for Cass. I have felt profound anger that she has been subjected to sitting in front of a person who tried to break her. So, she'll go fight him then, homie. Let me stop. I ain't no instigator. I'm just playing. I think he did the right thing. You know, because, hey, if Puffy a mob, or in a mob, like I think he is, this guy would have got beaten, stomped on by so many people. That's why I'm glad Cuddy didn't confront him like he wanted to, man. Cuddy would have got stomped on. I bet he'd have got stomped on. I'm talking about not with regular Timberland boots, bad boy Timberland boots, bad boy brand on the side of them junks. And I'm just saying, they had a stomping on kid, man. Elbow drop, knee drop, moonsault, shoot. You know, frog splash, whisper in the wind, hey, all that flying lariats, all off the wall, just. You know what I'm saying? You know how Vega jump off the wall on freaking Street Fighter right off. Man, I bet my man got trained ninjas and all kind of jump. I'm glad my man did it the safe way. You know? I'm glad he's safe. For his children's well-being. You know, for his wife and whatnot. Because, boy, if he came up in that the wrong way, those boys would have, I don't know. I don't know what the boys would have did. I have felt profound anger that I know people may say, oh dude, he didn't even have no freaking mob. He alone in this. But then why they trying to hit him with a Rico? They don't hit one person with a Rico unless you in a mob. That's not designed for mobs. It was designed for the mafia itself. So he ain't by himself. Not in this. Hell no. From the beginning, I knew he wasn't by himself. I'm like, come on, man. He ain't by himself. You don't get away that long of a time doing jump by yourself. That jump gotta be real organized for you to get away for so long of doing things. So to him and all of those who helped him along the way, please know this. You did not break her spirit, nor... Look at this. Bring it back. So to him and all those who helped him. See? Got henchmen. And then this guy was probably one of his... He looked like he could have been one of his henchmen. He got that black leather coat on like that. I don't know. He looked kind of like a villain. He kind of do. No offense to him. He looked kind of like a villain. Hell yeah. He look like one of them dudes they sent to your house. The only thing missing is him having on dark sunglasses. They'll send him to your house. You ever seen that movie 6 Mark Unleashed? Where they sent that big old dude. He kind of looked like him. Had on all black. His hair was kind of curly like his. Had sunglasses on. But I think that dude was bigger than him. Beat that dude down in the alley. Boom, boom, boom. He beat him down for the Antichrist. Cause that guy on the movie was working for the Antichrist. I ain't saying this guy is, but you know. You did not break her spirit nor her smile that lights up every room. You did not break the souls of a mother who gives the best hugs and plays the silliest games with our little girls. You did not break the woman who has made me a better man, he said. Alright, bro, like, what do they call it these days? They call it glazing? Okay, bro, you glazed. No, I'm just playing. Hey, but that's what they'll call it. You know, cats being burner accounts, they'll be like, yo, man, he glazing, bro. But why she ain't glazing him, though? I'd be like, good question. Yeah. Where his props at? Right? He ain't getting no props. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say? The man Fit, you know what he'll say? Normally Fit would say, if you treat your girl like she a celebrity, she gonna treat you like a fan. Hopefully this doesn't happen to him, but hey, I don't know. And I ain't saying that what he wrote here is evidence of that, but if this happens too much, which I don't know if it does or not. I'm not there with them every day, and then it's not my business either. But if it happens every day, she'll get treated like a fan out of this mug. Have you up all night, sing a love song. So, would you believe him if he said he's in love, baby? Let me start. But look, let me leave you with a verse or two, like I always do. So, man. But I'm happy for him. Congratulations to him. They got another baby on the way and whatnot. All jokes aside, I'm happy for him. It's just they need to repent because they live in a worldly lifestyle. Obviously, that's why this happened in the first place. And for this to stop, people need to stop living a worldly lifestyle. Because the more money you have, the more worldly you become, the more corrupted you become. She was surrounded by too much money. How that one song go? And the girl said, "There's a whole lot of money in this mother." Song is straight up freaking delinquent music. But she didn't lie. She says a whole lot of money in this mother. That's what she said. But it's a whole lot of money in this mother. How do they make people act? They make them act up. And they don't give a what. They don't give a care. Because in their mind, they can't be stopped. Look what happened to Big Smoke on GTA San Andreas. I'm serious. Big Smoke was cool as a homie. Chilled, laid back. He started making all that money. He turned to CJ's biggest enemy. These people got corrupted. Including her, she got corrupted. Everybody involved got corrupted. Too much paper. And then you feel like you're a part of the unstoppable team that just cannot be stopped. Because it seems like y'all are above the law. It's no different when it comes to movies too. Like New Jack City. They was a part of the CMB. I guarantee everybody in the CMB thought they was untouchable. They thought they couldn't be stopped. And it fell. Just like everybody was at a part of King Nimrod, building that tower up to the heavens in hopes of trying to take over the heavens. It fell. That's all there is to it. That's why it's important. Separate yourself from this world. Because that's how this happened in the first place. It would have never happened. None of this bad stuff would have never happened if they was not living a worldly lifestyle to begin with. Which is what they did. And they all reaped what they sowed. Oh look, it says it right here. I don't believe in coincidences, but hey, I had it right there. I won't be paying attention to what tab I put it on either. But yeah. They reap what they sowed. But let's see how this goes. Who knows how this gonna go? Who knows? I'm expecting more people to get locked up. I doubt it's gonna happen because they rigged the crap out of this. They rigged it. Because normally on Rico, multiple people get locked up. Like you see what happened with Young Thug. Then multiple people get locked up. Big Thug, or am I tripping? Love it. You get hit with that was Young Thug, right? That got hit with a Rico charge. You get hit with a Rico charge. All I know is multiple people get locked up because Rico charges are designed for mobs, not for one person. So this is odd how one person is locked up. People's taking turns, taking a stand and all that stuff. Snitching. That's what they call it normally, right? They call it snitching. Or does it only account for people that you do like, right? People that you do like, you be like, no, man, they snitched on him. Free him. But when it come to people you don't like, oh, no, they didn't snitch. It's like, man, snitching is snitching. Even though it don't count to me because, hey, I ain't no thug or none of that, so it don't count to me. I just see it as some people that just brought forth their testimony. That's all I see it as, but cats need to be consistent with it. People that do believe snitching is a thing, they need to be consistent with it. And call this snitching too. Sure. Well, they ain't gonna do that, John, though. It's too cool. It's too cool to just say, nah, he deserved all this and more. I ain't saying he don't deserve it either, though. Because you reap what you sow. You really do. But I just don't think this was a one-man show. Heck no. I watching some other video. What video was I watching? But they said that somebody name was Capricorn freaking Clark. What kind of name? Man, if I never see can I find this person. Never heard a name like that in my life. Who is that? Who is that, man? Who is this person? Capricorn Clark, bro. Do y'all know? The Google. The fig? Oh, they're a former assistant. She was a former assistant of Combs for years, and she has been subpoenaed. I think that's how you say that. To testify in Combs' federal trial. Who is this, though? Who is this Capricorn something? Wait, that's what it is right there? Hell no, she ain't innocent. She been around this dude? Hell no, she ain't innocent. She all about that weird stuff. Cause this dude one of the weirdest dudes on the internet right now. I should have listened to people years ago when they said he was being weird, but I thought he is okay, dude. He cool, you know what I'm saying? And at the time he was on a show full of hoes called, For the Love of Ray J, but I was like, oh, he cool, yeah, alright. But they started acting weird. I was like, oh damn, they was right. But they had been saying, yo, he a bit off. He ain't laid back like his sister. I don't know if that's her or not. I don't know. Maybe that's her. Maybe that's not her. What kind of name is that, though? Kaepernick Clark, bruh. You know somebody wild if they got a Zodiac, they so-called Zodiac in their name. I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't know, man. I don't know. But let me get up out of here, man. Leave y'all with a verse or two, like I always do. But yeah, man, these people got demons that need to be casted out of them. From Cassie. I heard the boyfriend was watching her on FaceTime while she was doing some of this stuff. Well, not a boyfriend, but a husband. If he seen all that, he probably got some demons that went up in him. Might have to get them casted out. Puffy got a whole legion of demons in him. You got to get them casted out. Man, these people need spiritual medicine from the Most High through Christ. They need them dark spirits casted out. Ray J, all of them. That Capricorn, she needs something casted out too. She hanging around that dude. Shoot, man, she done seen some things, bruh. And that's what I believe. I believe she done seen some things. We got Galatians 6:7 here, and it says, "Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows." Yeah. I know people may ask, how was God mocked in this situation at all? Simple. By the way these people was living their lives. That's how he was mocked. And they thought they weren't going to get caught up. But one of them got caught up. The rest of them seem like they are protected somehow. But by who? Don't know. Let's see what happens later. Later on in this saga. The joke is like anime. Or should I say it's like a movie. I guess my man, the bodyguard, the Alex dude, he the bodyguard in like that Whitney Houston movie. I protect you, my little chocolate. Except in this situation, it's more like freaking pecan or some junk. Or freaking caramel. Alright, let me start. Well, look. We got Luke 12:3 right here. And it says, what you have said in the dark will be heard in the daylight. And what you have whispered in the ear in the inner rooms will be proclaimed from the rooftops. Or from the roofs. And, you know, that verse makes me think that there's more information out there that's hidden. And I guess we'll find out soon enough. Might be half a decade from now. Might be a few months from now. Might be next week. I don't know. I don't think this is the full story, though. It seems like Puffy keeping his mouth closed. You know how people be in mobs and they be like, yeah, I ain't gonna snitch on nobody. Even though sometimes, if you watch the mob movies, some people do rat. Well, it seems like he ain't trying to say nothing. He ain't trying to end up like that other dude who name start with an E. You know the dude? First name Jeff. I mean, hey, allegedly, I don't know. That's just what I heard. Allegedly, I don't know. You feel me? My man even got he probably even got a bad boy island, which really isn't a bad boy island. Probably somebody else's island. But he had to put the bad boy on it. To protect boss. I'm just saying, I don't know. You know, they probably say, hey man, I'll give you an extra 100 million if you just put the bad boy on it. Put the bad boy imprint on the island. You know, put it on the property title. Yeah, just do that for me. And he like, that's it, Playboy? 100 million for that? Yeah. I guess he wasn't thinking. He probably was like, oh, this is easy money. Jay-Z probably told him, man, you better not sign that. And he probably said, man, hey, don't hate, bro. You just mad you never made 100 million this quick. Jay-Z probably like, alright. Sign that junk. He got the little stamp with the bad boy logo on it. Pow. Allegedly. Man, I'm just coming up with all kind of junk. I don't know, man. Let me hook this joke up. Let me end it with this final flash of truth. Yeah. This one is John 3:36, a verse that I've never heard a preacher preach, never heard it happen. And it says, whoever believes in the Son has eternal life, but whoever rejects the Son will not see life, for God's wrath remains on them. I guess that's the type of verse that'll turn away a whole lot of congregation members. Just turn them away. Unintentionally. Because who the heck would intentionally turn away money? Like, what's that dude's name? Like ODB would say, who wouldn't want free money? When he pulled up to the welfare office in a limousine. Ghetto fabulous. ODB was something else, man. But you make sure to remember these verses, man. Remember these verses. Live a life like Christ is. Not like Judas. Not like Balaam, Balak. No. None of these people. Not like Queen Jezebel. Not like King Ahad. No. That's all we see when we look at TV. We see people who are the embodiment of these people that I just named from scripture, who just did not live right. King Saul and all them, they just did not live right. Seeing mediums and all kind of junk. You know? Disobeying the word, all kind of junk. But hey, pray for everybody involved. Sure. Everybody can use some prayer. Even the Puff Man himself, right? Sure. Especially if he faced that 15, or if he get hit with that 15 in life, like they say he could get hit with. Well, it's time to turn to that Bible. You know what I'm saying? I guess there'll be no more dancing on videos. None of that. Unless he dancing for the Lord. That'd be cool to see. Sure. I wonder what the heck happening with Kales right now. Last I heard, he had 20K on the commissary, and they took all that. I was like, damn. No mercy. Sheesh. Oh, man. You know Puffy mama a pimp. She look like a pimp. Go but you short or soft. Ladies are pimps, too. Yeah, I guess you're a pimp. She look like a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Makes you wonder what Puffy father was in his life. Because with behavior that they're accusing this guy of, is like, no way he had a dad. And then on top of that, his mom like a pimp. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad combination. You're fatherless and your mama like a pimp. What the fuck? Bruh. Wait. Let me see. Diddy, dad. See, I searched it up before. Melvin Earl Combs. Probably been a while since I searched it up. Probably a week or two ago. It's a connection between Melvin Earl Combs, known as Puffy's dad, and Frank Lucas. Huh? Wait, he's known as Frank Lucas. That name sounds familiar. The infamous Harlem drug dealer has been a source of fascination for many. Wait, his daddy was moving weight. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Let me see. So what happened to Sean Combs' father? Sean Puffy Combs' father, Melvin Combs, was bleeped in 1972 when Combs was 3. Damn. So yeah, he didn't know this guy. He probably knew him a little bit, but can't remember. He was bleeped while sitting in his parked car. Damn, they did him like Rico. The real life Rico though, not the one from the movie. Central Park West in New York City. The circumstances surrounding his bleep complex have been the subject of speculation, with some reports suggesting he was bleeped by a Gambino crime family or in connection with drug dealers. Damn. Something similar like this happened to King Von, ain't it? And that caused King Von to just go crazy. You know? I ain't making no excuses for these guys. These guys lived some crazy lives. And a lot of people say if Vaughn survived, he'd have been looking at life too. Because, you know, they said Puffy, he might be doing life. If he convicted of all these things that he been accused of, he might be doing life. Oh. It's ugly. It's ugly. Yeah, I might be up out of here, man. John 3:36. Forever. And hey, the list goes on and on. So many rappers without a dad, abusive mom. I ain't saying Puffy's mom abused him. I ain't saying that, but he don't look too good. She looking like a pimp out this mug. The dad was a big time hustler. More of a hustler than Cassidy. Out this mug. Shoot. Ask about me? What? Damn. Only at 3 years old, he lost him. Damn. Biggie. If you watch the Biggie movie, Daddy barely there. Y'all ugly out here, man. You know, people be arguing with you in the comment section. You're like, dude, I wasn't even talking to you. They'll argue with you in the comment section. Like if you leave a comment that say it's important to have like both parents or whatnot, which it is, they say, "Oh, my mom raised me well." I'm like, I don't see any comment of somebody saying that your mom raised you horribly. I don't see it. Where's it at? Sometimes I just don't even reply. I just keep scrolling. Not to be rude, I just keep scrolling. Because I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the people who winded up like Puffy. Which is a lot of them. A lot of cats wind up locked up. But most of the time it's when they're younger. This man got locked up when he was older. Ain't that some junk? He's like 50 something, ain't he? What the heck? He should have been locked up when he was about 20 something. He'd probably just began out. He did the jump backwards. He got locked up while older. Middle aged. What the heck? Man, how did it turn all the way gray? I don't know if the picture real or AI. Man, Man. And if his mom was a pimp, like they were saying she was, dad not around, who gonna pull that grown woman off him? If she get on him. I ain't talking about the mom though. I'm talking about like one of the mom's hoes. Who gonna pull her off? If mom ain't there, I'm gonna run to the store right quick with two of my other hoes. Hey, hoe number 3. Can you look out for little Sean? Oh yeah, I got him, mommy. Or whatever they call madams. Or you probably call her daddy. I got a female daddy. Alright. You better not be freaking with them either. They pull off skirt. She ready till they pull off? Hey Sean, come here. And he's like, he looking around. Well, he only like probably 5 or 6 years old. Come here. He like, she's like, so what game you want to play? He's like, I don't want to play any games. So, oh no, man, I'm just speculating. You know what I'm saying? She probably said, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. So, man, come on, man. And keep in mind, in this hypothetical, this girl is probably like 19. Sean, who would later be called Puffy, Uffy, no Stuffy. I mean, that's what I heard. And it just go wrong. But since little boys, oftentimes, they don't tell at all. We may never know why he grew up to become the man he's known for today as just being a crash out. That's what they call those, right? A crash out? Reckless? Dangerous? How that one song go? Dangerous. They put that joke on Twister beat, and then we get our body up there. Hey, that was funny. And that boy became dangerous. However the song go, and the fit. I don't know. Shoot, like I said, pray for everybody involved. You need it. You need the Lord. Everybody needs the Lord, dog. Come on, dog. You know, some people say, oh, man, he need to be denied of the Lord. Come on, man. Come on. Shoot, Paul was worse than him. Paul was taking mugs out left and right for believing in Christ. You know? If Paul can get a second chance, you know, he can get a second chance. I mean, not a second chance around people's trust or anything, but like a second chance when it comes to, you know, walking in the faith. But then again, I don't know if he even walked in the faith to begin with. I don't know. I mean, I've seen videos of Angie Stone, you know, may the Lord rest her. So she was saying that she prayed for him before. I think it was him or somebody else. Yeah, I think it was him though. He asked Angie Stone to pray for him. So he needed more than one person to pray for him though. So should have had a whole church praying for him. So maybe it would have rocked. Maybe the Lord would have said, because you know the Lord don't do that all the time. Sometimes the Lord go, or he'll hear your job, but he'll be like, you know, but people think the Lord a robot. They just gonna say yes every time. Even robots don't say yes every time. Sometimes they say access denied. Simple. Oh shoot, this just got an hour. Let me get up out of here, man. Damn, this only got too long. May peace be upon you all and blessings. So I'm out, man.